And a good Sunday evening as we welcome you into the New England Sports Center in Marlborough, Massachusetts for this presentation of ACHA Women's Division I Hockey. It's the semifinals between the Liberty Flames and the Adrianne Bulldogs. Just about time for our introductions. Mike Basile alongside Jim McCabe. We will send it down to our public address announcer for our starting lineups. It is hockey time in Marlborough. Mike Basile once again alongside Jim McCabe. Jim, we've done this once, twice, or 10 times at this point here, but happy to have you alongside.
Oh, yeah, I'll do my best there, Mike. Well, that last one was a humdinger. Wasn't a 1-0 win for Minot State over Midland University, and as you can hear it, I'm trying to recover here, but that was something. Liberty University comes into this one, just the one win necessary. The Miami University, they beat them on Saturday by a 3-1 final. Adrianne College, game number 3 for them in this national finale here with the 4-2 win over University of Michigan on Thursday and a 5-3 victory over Indiana Tech.
Alexandra Keith gets the start in goal for Liberty. 7-1, 0-1. 133 goals against, 943 save percentage. It's Reed Barr in the other end, number 1. 5-2, a goals against of just 1 and a 953 save percentage. Looks like we have another goalie duel on hand today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some great Division I ACHA hockey.
Well, relax. I don't know how much relaxation is going to go on here. But Mike, the winner of this one versus Minot State University, and whoever comes out of this one, that should be a good championship, and this should be a good semi.
100% as Liberty works it back out to center. This is the Flames, the Liberty Flames up against the Adrianne Bulldogs on a Sunday night in Marlborough, Massachusetts. Keith came out behind the net to knock it down, hit a weird bounce off the boards, and 35 seconds into the period. Not much to speak of just yet, nearly a turnover, but here comes Liberty. Jed Ruzek gets it back out to center, and it's dumped back in by Spainer. Brianna Spainer, real good season. Just 2 points last season, 21 this season, so a quick turnaround for her as Adrianne tries to work this back out to center. Nothing doing right now. They'll spin back into their own ice and reset with Kristen Horney. Horney spins it far side. It looks like the ice is still a little wet from the Zamboni as this one tries to get spun for goal. Nothing doing as it's pushed back out to the point. Stretch wants it. The shot goes for goal. Barr sees it the whole way and holds on for a whistle.
1:14 into the first. Good initial push here by Liberty. The number 1 seed. We got, I don't know if the attendance is better for this game versus last game, but man, there's a lot of signs. You can see the big yellow signs. The We Are Adrianne College. They are in full support both ways. I mean, this play just jerseys galore.
And Adrianne not exactly up the road here as back the other way comes Liberty. Adamek to the attack, fires a shot. Reed got most of it. Rebound came right back to Adamek. Back out on the doorstep, and this one sits free in the blue paint, and it's swallowed up for a whistle. Penalty coming against the Bulldogs, our first of the day.
Nice save there by Adrianne College's goaltender on the challenge on the far wing.
Real nice save for Reed Barr, but she'll have her work cut out for her now. It's a power play for the Liberty Flames, one of the top power plays. It seems like they can score at will when they go up. Bradford has the faceoff pulled back. Glover through traffic, never got to goal. Chipped only as far as the line as it's reset by the Flames. Fussy through traffic, another block shot. This time it's Fuchuk. Had her lone goal of the season come against Penn State. This one's worked back out to center. This Flames power play is going to shoot, so don't be surprised when you see shots going on a goal. Fussy works it by Goodwin. Fussy the first to it, right to the net, poked away by Barr, and it sits free right in the blue paint. Glover finds it. Glover to the circle. Pad save by Barr. She's peppered early on the power play. Far corner, the captain sets it up. Works it up top. This is Glover, quarterbacking a power play. Glover works it over one more. Fussy through traffic, went wide. All the way around past Spainer and back to center.
Mikey, in the Adrianne College zone to the right side, that's just a total blind spot for me. I'm ear to ear with the cameraman right now.
It is packed here. It's right back to the attack. This is Brielle Fussy. We have Brielle and Britton Fussy. So a couple Fussies on this Liberty roster. 50 seconds of power play time remains. Puck is in the near corner as it's popped free. Back out to the point it comes. Glynn lost in her skates. Trouble afoot, but Glynn does a great job to regroup before Pichet comes and takes it away. Mary Pichet scored in the regular season finale versus I-Tech. They also beat them yesterday, as you mentioned, 5-3. 30 seconds of power play time remains. Liberty says, let's move. Near side chipped in. First to the puck is going to be Gianna Miranda. This is knocked down far wall. 20 more seconds of power play time for the Flames to work with. This is Glover. Glover works it over. Fussy fires, blocked on the way. Hit Allison Shaw on the way, cleared the distance. And just 7 seconds of power play time remains with Keith knocking it down behind her own net. Good kill from the Bulldogs. Glover still wants to move to the attack. The defender rushes up in the rush, has it poked away by McDonald, one of the captains of this Bulldogs team, redlining in. And Bulldogs will regroup, reset as we're back to 5-on-5. Bodies work out from behind the net. This is Stitt. Stitt pushes it up the near wall. Out to the point it comes. Goodwin with a shot through traffic. That never got to goal. Right on the doorstep. It's thrown just wide of Keith. Emerson Oaks helps work it down the wall. Comes back up to Goodwin. Goodwin stepped into one. Keith got a piece. It's free as it's worked back out the other way. Now good action through the first 4 of this contest.
Nice take by Brielle Fussy to get it in deep for Liberty. I see the Fussy jerseys up here on the railing.
It's Robinson to the attack, dipping, diving, and dodging to the net. Can't pull the trigger. This one's pushed free. Good pace to start this contest. Back and forth we go. Liberty says, let's move. This is Battles. Dips, dives to the net. Oh. She shot it high. Oh, this Liberty team is fast.
Haley Battles read that play well, stepped right into it.
Adrianne says we can move too. Robinson from well out, blocked away by Keith, who's on her toes early. This is Glenn. Red lining in on the other side now. It's 1 versus 34 in the crease today. 34 has been a bit busier early in this contest as Barr has seen quite a few shots. Dumped in behind Keith. McCarroll gets to it. Out to the point. Shaw, shooting lane, fires, never got to goal. Gets her own rebound. Keith says no. Fussy far side of the ice. Wide open action. Here comes Liberty. Push it forward. Fussy, a breakaway. In, backhand, forehand, she scores! Sold to the backhand, goes to the forehand, and it's 1-0 Liberty.
That's a strong finish. Liberty's had a bunch of plays right up the middle. And Britton Fussy, that is patience on the glove side of the Adrianne goaltender, outlasted.
It's a little head fake, Jim. That's all it is. Little head fake. Made it look like she's going to go to the backhand. Pulls it to the forehand. 1-0. Britton Fussy lights the lamp.
Great primary apple for Carly Glover. Again, this is a pass up the middle. And Fussy had one player to beat there. Stick handle move and stretch out. Oh, and just tucked it in through the near post.
No chance for Barr. She was left all alone there on the breakaway, and this one's not going to have the legs for an icing. 14-10, first period of play. Liberty strikes first, the top-seeded team. Winner of this contest, we'll get Minot State. Liberty's looking for more, but the passes in skates as they are really looking for that lead pass to lead to some trouble the other way.
This is a lightning-quick Liberty team.
Number 1 seed in the country for a reason. Thanks again for joining us on your Sunday afternoon. It was a pretty nice Sunday up here in Marlborough, Massachusetts. It was just treated to a great 1-0 game. Minot State, the winners.
Now I'm ear to ear with you, Mike. I hope you don't mind.
It's Depends all good.
If it's in the left zone, then I'm near you. Now I'm moving back over to the cameraman.
This is Fussy. Walks the line, chips it into some space. Fussy tries to push it down low. Had it poked away to her by McDonald. Stretch. Dumps it back deep, back and forth. As Adrianne's found a little bit of rhythm in this game. Keith had to make a couple good saves early. Chipped back out to center. Here's Stretch. Stretch says red line it in. She stretches out the play. 4 of her 6 goals this season are game winners. She's clutch on the blue line. This one's dumped off the high glass and back into Liberty ice. Stretch wants to use the far wall as Fussy gets it back out to center with some speed. Fussy can fly. She's got the first goal today. Glover's offside by a step, and we grab a whistle.
Well, there's Britton Fussy again, trying to make the difference once more. What an electrifying opening goal for her and Liberty University, as we got 12:44 remaining in the first period.
12:44 to go. First period of play. You said it, Jim. As here's a 2-on-1 the other way. Adrianne out. Cross ice pass. Cut off and detected. A real nice play by Peebles.
Penalty coming up.
Oh, just a high stick here.
Oh.
Face-off will come out of the zone.
Yeah, as you said, that was a great defensive play from Samantha Peebles. Challenging Macy Pichet. So neutral zone draw.
Pichet dangerous. 31 games, 26 points. has a ton of speed to her game. A lot of real good scoring in this game. Allison Shaw, the defenseman, over a point a game on the blue line. Oh, so very impressive with 26 assists. This one's kicked forward on the wrong side of red. Foot race is won by the Bulldogs and Kenna Goodwin. She's in her second season with the program here.
Yeah, Pichet for sure. That would have, I think, had a great chance to go to Tess McCarroll. High percentage that would have turned into right in front of the Liberty net, but the defensive play stopped it.
Face-off will be to the left of Keith. Face-off's pulled back. Shaw from the point, fires. Great save, Keith. Threw a little bit of traffic on the doorstep. Made sure that went away.
Great leaning shot from up high. A lot of strength on it.
Gregan pushes it around to the near side. The Bulldogs with some extended zone time. We haven't seen much of that early in this game. Werner down the wall, tried to get it for goal. Fussy knocks it down and pushes it back out to center. Here comes Adrianne. It's Wood to the attack. Trying to open up a shooting lane, nothing doing. Dropped off for Shaw, and the shot was blocked. This is Glover, right wing side. Moves it forward. Nobody available in a white jersey as they spin back into Liberty Ice with 11 and a half to go. Glover says, let's move. Pass was cross ice. This one's pushed in and ends up behind goal. Glover knocks it down. Bodies collide behind the net as this one's pushed forward. Adrianne wants to move. Good pass by Stick. Now she's got it back, but the pass is in her skates. Here's Haley Battles. Battles with speed, right wing side. Working on a man. That's Goodwin. She spins off Goodwin. Tries to go up the near wall. Cut off by McDonald, and she's out the other way. The captain, Erica McDonald, 29 points on the season. Had 5 points in 3 playoff games last season, so this is a big-time performer out on the ice for Adrianne. Bouncing puck comes free. This is Bradford. Works it over one more. Hooking call coming on the play. And it'll be the second power play of the day for the Flames. The attack has really caused some trouble for the Bulldogs in their own end.
Just a moment ago, Carly Glover from Kodiak, Alaska, put a contact onto the Adrianne College defender deep in her own zone. That was quite some contact, and now we get this special teams play.
It's our media timeout here. 10:33 to go in the first period of play. 2 minutes up on the board. Power play coming to the Flames.
Well, since I got a half more second to check here, that was Gianna Miranda. Got smoked.
The Adrianne College Bulldogs had to win 2 games to get to the semifinal here today. Liberty just 1 win against Miami University, and it was a tight contest yesterday, 1-1 all the way to the third period before Liberty scored a couple late goals in that third period to pull away. Penalty goes against Taylor Robinson, number 17 in a dark jersey. Face-off pushed forward. Oh, boy. Could have been another penalty there against Adrianne, as looked like there was some interference, but back out the other way. This is McCarroll. Works it over. Pichet. She scores! Mary Pichet, shorthanded, and we're level.
Well, Pichet was involved in the chance before. This is a beautiful pass over from Goodrow. Wow. And buried into the back of the net.
It's a real nice finish from Pichet. Short-handed, they get a block shot, come back the other way with some speed. Liberty still on a power play for 1:58 here, but for the time being, the Bulldogs have tied this game.
The face-off in the Adrianne zone, and this is a great read from Tess McCarroll.
Up the far wall, it comes back out to center. It's Glover picking it back up. And for Pichet, it's a beautiful finish. Back against the grain. Up the near wall it comes. Back up to the point. They try to work it Glover's way. Bodies tie up here in the skates of Pichet. Piche has no problem keeping it here, but the Flames work it free. To the net they go. Another penalty coming against the Bulldogs. And we'll play 5-on-3 for a minute 10. It's a hooking call. I believe it's going to be against Stitt.
Just looking at this replay again, there was the diving effort of Brielle Fussy. I'll stop that 2-on-1, couldn't get it done. And now a 5-on-3 coming up here for Liberty. Get the shorthanded goal against, but maybe they'll get a chance here to vindicate it by the end of the day, or the end of the power play anyway.
5-on-3 chance here for the Flames. They'll look to take their lead back. This is Glover. Glover takes a step in, looking, works across ice, cut off by McDonald, who's made a couple really nice defensive plays in this game, and sends it the distance.
Glover kept everybody honest there. She had it right in the curl of the stick, like she was ready to move it effectively.
Brielle Fussy enters with 45 to go. Glover out at the point. Liberty in a change. Glover to the net. Blocked by McDonald again. Sits behind the net. Spainer sets it up. Out to the point. It's Glover. Glover works it below the goal line. They find Spainer. Spainer fires. Great save by Barr. Fought it off with the shoulder. 25 seconds of power play time. They try to get it to the point. McDonald has been phenomenal on this kill, and it sent the distance. Keith wants to keep things moving. A real nice pass up to Fussy. Fussy, her pass was knocked down by Wiltshire as it's sent right back to Flames ice. This is Battles. She gave it away to Wiltshire. Wiltshire right wing side fires. Keith kicks out with purpose with the right pad. 5-on-3 time has ended. And this one sent the distance. Nearly too many on Liberty. This one bounces free. Stitt tries to free it up. She's pulled down from behind. The Adrianne crowd letting the official hear it. 1-1 hockey game. Piche and Fussy the goal scorers. Shorthanded chance from Shaw goes just wide of the mark. All the way back to the red line. It's back in with just 20 seconds of power play time. Jim, Adrianne can gain some momentum from this.
They can. Liberty gets the zone entry here now.
This is Glenn. Glenn takes the tour of Marlborough. Works it up the near wall to Trutter. Trutter wears the A for this team. 2 seconds and 1. Power play has been killed off. 5-on-3, 5-on-4, both done. 7:35 to go. First period of play. 1-1 hockey game. Stalemate here. This puck sits against the boards. Nothing doing until it finally comes free. It's Trutter. Up the boards, bounces free. Back out to center. This is Stitt. Stitt shooting lane up high on Keith as it just rattles the glass behind her. Giveaway right in the slot. Fires, great save, Keith. Rebound poked free. This is Peterson trying to free up a second job. Puck rolls behind the net. Keith has been busy the past couple minutes.
Peterson lost the, she was kicking at it.
Chipped up the boards. Giveaway for a shot. That was wide of the mark. Adrianne pushing back the top-seeded team right here. Back down below the goal line. It's McNair pushing it that way. 18 penalty minutes for McNair on the season. Bounces free. Peterson says, I'll try again, and it's blocked. Loose right outside the blue paint. It's cleared away from danger by Beauchamp. Six and a half to go. Trying to work to the net and taken down there was Eagleson. And we'll grab another whistle with 6:20 to go. One hockey game. $6:20 to go here. Is Jim, we've seen some good hockey in this one as well.
We're seeing a lot of things here. Sorry. It's not a ghost on your screen. I think it's a little camera spot. We'll have to wait till the intermission to get it off. Just chat with the cameraman.
Back the other way. 3-on-2 come the Flames. Left wing side for a shot. In and out of the glove of Barr. Still free on the doorstep. Great defensive play to keep it out of the back of the net. Backhander pushed towards the goal. Out the other way now. This is Adrianne College. The Bulldogs want to move with it. Reyes gains ozone ice. This one's dumped in by Fewchuk. Fewchuk took a stick from Peebles. And Liberty gets it deep with 5:45 to go. Shaw, near side, jumped in deep. Behind the net it comes. This is Glenn. 22 points in 38 career games. A little too much mustard on this. All the way down for an icing. Time for Adrianne. It's free, and Keith hops on top. Oh, what action in the first.
Wow, what goaltending there from Alexander Keith. And she's been busy in this first period.
Liberty had back-to-back breakaways. They scored on one of them. Since Keith has been the busier of the two, despite a Liberty power play in that time. Approaching that 5 minutes to go. This one comes up the boards. Jedrzejek wants to keep moving. Takes a bump. Spainer got the worst of it. This one's dumped back into Adrianne Ice, and it will be an icing against the Flames. 4:48 to go in this first period. Taking a look at the captain, Erica McDonald here. 29 points on the season. Seems to do everything right. You'll find her on the power play, the penalty kill. See her out on the ice in all types of scenarios. D-zone draw won by Spainer. She's got the stick of Stitt in between her legs, so she can't get to the puck. Try to go out to the point. Stitt didn't like her option there, so she pushed it back behind the net.
I see a Stitt jersey hanging up above the Liberty net, and they may have something to think about that.
They will. Miranda picks it up, top of the right circle, through traffic. That hit Keith. I'm not sure she saw it. That was one of those positional saves.
I don't think she did.
Make yourself big, get in the right spots. Look where Keith is right now, out way atop the blue paint.
I love the motion and the crease that she's doing right now. Just a solid goaltending from Liberty University.
McNair needs a change. She'll dump and get off the ice. Peebles the first to it. She goes down to a knee. Out to the point it comes, leaks back out to center, and the Bulldogs will send it back into Liberty ice. 3:55 to go, back and forth. How they got here. Liberty beat Miami University yesterday, 3-1. Adrianne had to get 2 wins as that shot's blocked her down by Keith. Sits free in the blue paint, and she jumps on top of it, and we get a whistle.
Starting to tilt in this ice rink is in favor of Adrianne College. Starting to look downhill for them as they are starting to pepper.
Adrianne's looked really good for the past few minutes. 3:40 to go, first period. Seen a couple penalties against the Bulldogs, 3 to be exact, none against Liberty thus far. And all those penalties had a lot to do with the early attack from Liberty, which led to the Britton Fussy goal. And right on cue, here comes Fussy, working on Shaw, one-on-one. Fussy tried to dip by Shaw. Shaw got a poke check on it, push it behind the net. Fussy picked it back up, tried to go up the far wall with it, nothing doing, comes right back to her, and she gave it away. Puck's chipped back to center, tapped along as it's taken right back by the Flames and kicked back onto Carl. Peyton Carl dumps it in. Takes a Liberty bounce, but it ends up on the stick of a Bulldog, and it's sent down. 3:10 to go. Jim, you're getting a workout in. Back and forth you go as well.
I love exercise.
This is Fussy. Right wing side to the attack. Brielle pulled down from behind. We play on. This one's dumped in. Jedrzejek throws a bump as well. Time ticking away in this first period. A fast-moving first. This one's dumped in on the right side of red as Keith comes out behind the cage to knock it down. Keith had a really good season for Liberty. They have 2 really good goalies. Amanda Story, real solid goalie as well. Can't go wrong with either one. Really good blocker save there from Keith. And look where the rebound is. All the way out the blue line. McNair through traffic. It hit a defender in front. in Oaks and squeaks under the pads of Keith.
Adrianne Miranda with that right point shot. You said the blocker was ready from Liberty's goaltender, Alexander Keith, Orangeville, Ontario.
Pichet in the dot. She pulls it back for a shot that just goes wide. This is Haley Battles. Quick pass forward. Oh, a great move by Adrianne. Here she comes. Pushes it over one more. Shot towards the net. Body's going that way. Nothing doing. Carl on the follow-up. It's blocked. And the Bulldogs are really shutting off the front of the net now. Back out to the point it comes. As it's dumped back in only as far as the line. McNair pushes it back the other way. Comes right back to her. And Adrianne will need to regroup. Under 2 to go in the first period. 1-1 hockey game. Fussy and Pichet, your goal scorers. Pichet chips it back down. Liberty in a change. They got to be careful. They don't get too many called here as this is Shaw left wing side. Shaw, shot from the circle, swallowed up by Keith. Pops free out the other side. Oh, Keith thought she had it. We thought she had it. It was loose on the other side. Fussy to the O zone. Flames are in after it. This is Trutter. Touched with a high stick. 1:22 to go in the first frame.
Man, well, that play from Miranda before, I would love to tell you this player that drew in was one of those, you may have said on play-by-play, but the jersey numbers tucked in the back. But it took on one, not two, not three, but 4 Liberty players in the slot area and was able to work it back for Miranda to shoot. Just one of many chances that have been stopped by Keith in this game.
1:15 to go. It's the witching hour of period number 1. You don't want to give up a goal this late, but you'd love to score one. Shot from well out was fanned on, never got to goal. The Bulldogs and McDonald get it back out to center. That's all. 60 seconds to go. Cut off by Oaks, and she plays it right back into the O zone. Emerson Oaks scored her lone goal way back in the first game of this season. Hasn't scored in quite some time, the defender. She'd love to get going today. 3-on-2 come the Bulldogs to the attack. Eagleson was tied up, tried to drop it off. Puck bounces straight up in the air. Adrianne finds it. She'll slow it down as pressure comes from every which angle as Glynn moves it to the near side to Carl. Peyton Carl with 25 to the period. Dumps it in once she gets the red line. All the way around the boards it comes. Far side of the ice, this is Miranda. Back out to center. Smart play by Fussy to make sure everyone got to the bench before she touched up. Here's Fussy, puck on a string to the attack, spins to the backhand, tries to spin back and fire a shot that never got to goal. 5 seconds left in the opening frame. Pinned up against the corner, and it looks like that's where this period will end. 1-1 after the first 20 minutes of play. An entertaining first, to say the least.
One last moment of interest in this first period came for me. From Kira Eagleson for Adrianne College with this zone entry from her. Really a tenacious effort. Spring-loaded stick swipe far corner, trying to make the difference there to get Adrianne College ahead late here in the first period. But as it stands, it's 1-1.
1-1 hockey game after 20 minutes of play. Liberty University, Adrianne College on MyHockeyTV. Welcome back. My Hockey TV, thanks so much for joining us. It's the ACHA Women's 1 semifinals, the Liberty Flames and the Adrianne College Bulldogs. A couple minutes away from second period action. Mike Basile alongside Jim McCabe. Thanks for letting us in your living room on this Sunday evening. Jim, you said it. You want to talk a little more about those goals? They were two beautiful goals, and it starts with the Fussy goal. A beautiful finish on the forehand.
Fussy had it locked up on the far half wall in her defensive zone, which was to our left in the first period. And it was actually a turnover from one of the Adrianne players, and it went right to Carly Glover. And so Fussy starts the play, going to Glover, and then Fussy right up the rink, and Glover up with her. Forwards at the Fussy. Fussy with the gorgeous finish to score the goal of 5:26 of the first. Then at 9:39, it was Macy Pichet with the assist from Tess McCarrow, and this all started with a face-off. Maybe it could have been not a secondary assist because it was knocked down at the right point. So it was a hammer around, and it was, it was hammered around by the Adrianne player. The right point person could not control, and so it was McCarrow getting on the Piche, and this was almost a one-on-one with the goaltender. There were other players in the peripheral, and just a snapper in front from the left-hander on another great primary apple. Two great dishes in this game that have led to goals on both sides of the coin.
Well, after the first period, we're exactly how we started. As you said, Jim, two beautiful goals to get us here. After 20 minutes of play, a 1-1 hockey game. Adrianne College, number 4 coming into this game. Liberty University, number 1 in the country coming into this game. The 4th-seeded Bulldogs at the end of that first period looked like the number 1 team in the country.
And as it so often happens, Piche won that face-off and gets rewarded with the goal at the end. If I've seen it once, I've seen it a bunch of times.
Really, really nice finish on both ends. Pichet over the blocker of Keith, and Fussy right around the glove of Barr.
Sorry, Mike. That was Katie McNair, number 19, that hammered that around. But again, it was controlled at the right point, so that takes her off the assist. But that started the play after the face-off win by Pichet, and she then got the goal.
Underway, period number 2. Sit back, relax. As a wise man named Willy Wonka once said, we'll strike that and reverse it. Adrianne College now to our left. The Liberty University Flames to our right. McCarrow says, let's move. To the slot, fires a shot. She scores!
Wow.
McCarrow on the doorstep, and it's 2-1 Adrianne.
Just 18 seconds into the second, and it's the second point of the game for McCarrow. And what a shot.
What a shot is right, Jim. Over the glove of Keith and into the back of the net. It's a dream start to the second period for the Bulldogs.
That is another face-off win that leads to the goal for Piche.
That move is so good. You have it on your backhand, you flip free to your forehand, and you make no mistake.
That is a great crossover from the near wing to the front. Fearless to cross to the slot for McCarrow.
Well, the Flames only need a push. It was the 3-seeded Minot State University getting a win. Can the 4th-seeded Adrianne College Bulldogs make it a 3-versus-4 final? We'll soon find out. Plenty of time for the Flames to get back in it. Adrianne wants more. They say let's move. Fussy says no. Let's stay right here. Far side of the ice, puck knocked down to Shaw. Shaw pushes it forward. Kept in at the line. Glover pushes it back behind the cage. Reed Barr looks to her right, now back to her left. As this puck pinballs around behind her cage. Liberty right back out to the O-zone. A really good defensive play by Adamek. A little too good of a defensive play. Penalty coming. And Adamek will sit for a couple.
Off this, the opening second period face-off, it was Haley Wiltshire gets the only official assist on this goal. She was lined up on the right wing, went back into the Adrianne zone, and Wiltshire is going to drift on to the near side as the puck comes this way. Gets the only official assist, picked it up out of the pile, and then Piche had taken the face-off. A little bit of help for the carry in deep there by Tess McCarroll. Strong finish for McCarroll.
A big kill upcoming for Liberty University. 2 minutes up on the clock. Face-off pulled back. This is Peterson. Walks the line. Opens up a shooting lane, and the shot still deflected up out of play. And a souvenir for a lucky fan. How'd you like my nice blue suit on the camera there?
Oh, you got the red, white, and blue motif, Mikey. Very nice.
Just right in the way of everybody there as we'll reset. 1:55 power play time remains. Face-off will be to the left of Keith.
Silver and I'm just going with silver and green if you care. No sweater today, just the dress shirt and the tie.
Yes, and you decided to wear the green a couple days after St. Patrick's Day, but it is still St. Patty's Day weekend.
I do not care.
I
do what I want.
A Bulldogs power play as this one's chipped all the way back down into Adrianne College ice. Adrianne College, talked about it, Jim. Tough to get there, right? You've been.
I mean, we talked about the fact that Adrian's got the multiple levels in the ACHA of hockey. So, I mean, that tells you how much interest in hockey there is for kids that go to this school. And
no
this
surprise.
D1 team's putting on a good show, up by 1.
They're looking to go up by 2 on this power play. Out to the point it comes. Shot blocked. Glover says no, and it's back out to the neutral zone. 1:15 of power play time remains. Horny up into the protective netting.
A Suvi.
And it's a souvenir for another lucky fan.
What's the decision? Hold or throw?
You got to throw back onto the ice. And
Chicago Cubs fan.
An old baseball move there.
Action there.
That one's thrown back out onto the ice. Not used to seeing that. I would have kept it. That's just me.
It's the option. You have the option.
See, for me, there's no option. It's I'm keeping it.
I know. I understand. You have no option.
Minute of power play time remains. 2-1 hockey game. Adrianne College leads the Liberty University Flames, and they're up a woman for another minute here. On the backhand, goes right to goal, and Keith makes a great save through traffic, and we'll get a whistle.
That was a good backhand from Ashlyn Stitt. You know how hard it is to pick up backhanders any day of the week, but one like that was moving. That had action moving to the right there from our perspective on the glove side of the Liberty goaltender who was able to get it, Alexander Keith.
Face off to the left of Keith, pulled back by the Flames. They'll try to use the near wall to get back out to center. Bodies tie up. Fussy trying to push it forward. She does get it back out to center. Soft finds it back in the neutral zone. Bodies collide. McDonald took down Bradford. Little captain-on-captain crime. Bradford takes it right back from McDonald to the slot. They go. Oh, nothing doing. Stitt's got a leaky player in front of her. Here they come. It's Wiltshire to the attack. She fires and scores. Haley Wiltshire slides it under the pad of Keith, and it's 3-1.
This is something. Wiltshire, second point of the game. She had the great pass before that got the goal scored, and now it's the other way around. She benefits, and that is another goal in this game where you have to give so much credit to the passer, if not as much, if not more credit than shooter.
And that's the end of the day for Alexandra Keith. It's Amanda Story to the crease. Number 29 in a white jersey, 134 goals against average, 942 save percentage. A tough task to come into a game cold. Down 3-1 are the Liberty University Flames. She'll be asked to keep the Bulldogs at bay. At the blue line, it's kept in, then pushed back out to center. Wood had it roll off her stick. A 3-1 hockey game. McCarrow and our most recent goal scorer, Wiltshire. 3-1 hockey game. Adrianne looking for more. Backhander for the goal, never got there. Fussy wants to move. Shaw knocked it down at the line. She chips it straight up to the near corner. 16-20, second period. 1-1. Less than 4 minutes ago. Now, 3-1 Adrianne College. Some more contact there. That goes undetected. The coaching staff on the Adrianne side less than pleased. Drop pass. They try to go to the net. Shaw doing a really nice job to cut off anything that goes near her. This is the captain pushing it forward. McDonald then takes out Stretch. Oh, that could have been a penalty. Glover pushes it forward. Tried to work it to Truder, nothing doing. It's getting a little physical out there on both sides of the puck, Jim.
It is. Yep, that's all I got for now.
Truder watches this one roll out, bounces it on goal, and it's kicked out with the left pad. Story's first save, not an easy one through traffic. This one's chipped all the way down, puck on edge. Not going to have the juice for an icing. 15-20 to go. This is Kenna Goodwin in her second season with Adrianne College. Goodwin wants to move. Right wing side, takes a couple hacks and whacks from Battles, and Battles finds the puck. Second effort, it's chipped in deep by Tess Meckero. This is Battles, near side of the ice, wants to move forward, off a couple sticks and out of play. We've played just over 5 minutes in our middle frame.
Well, as this Adrianne College goal got scored, I can't believe how this worked out, because you have the pickup on the near side in the Adrianne zone from Erica McDonald, and then overtaking her is Shelby Bradford. So Bradford's got the chance that she tosses it in a 1v3 situation, hoping for the forward, put it into the slot, and with those players protecting, Adrianne was able to win the situation and get it right up the ice.
Perfect, Jim, perfect, spot on analysis of the goal. This one's chipped back in, sent right back out, and then right back in. It's a little bit knock hockey-ish right now, isn't it? Red lining in on both sides, and neither team going to complain about that for the time being. Soon enough, I'm sure Liberty will complain, as that's just short of the icing line. Turnover behind the net. Push back where it came from. Jedrzejek. She wanted it on the doorstep. Bodies collide as this puck is in the paraphernalia of a Liberty player behind the cage. That's Brielle Fussy.
Our 2 goals here in the second at 18 seconds. Tess Macro from Haley Whitshire, and then Haley Whitshire from Ashlyn Stitt at 3:01. The power play goal. Shirley making the Stitt fan club.
I did look over there.
How about Stitt's Mitzvahs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the jersey was waving a little bit.
See, I'm a Phillies fan from the 90s, so I remember things like, Randy Wolf, the pitcher, he had the Wolf Pack on all those clubs in the Phillies games.
Shot for goal goes high. Piche did a really phenomenal job of saving a goal. Score a goal, save a goal. Here's the captain to the slot, tries to push it over. Bradford couldn't do anything with it. It's back out to center ice. Adrianne College, and there's a penalty coming again to Liberty. Oh my goodness gracious me. A checking call against the Flames. It'll go against the captain, Bradford, I believe. Yes, it will.
Well, this is, Liberty's had the 3 power plays. Adrian's just had the 1. So this is a special teams turnaround that Adrianne College is more than fine with, I'm sure.
Well, the first step in the comeback now for the Flames is a big penalty kill. Down 3-1 to the Bulldogs of Adrianne College.
I can hear the shocked nature of the Liberty fans here. 3 straight goals against.
Horney moves across ice. Peterson tries to work it to the slot. Pushed away by Spainer and chipped back out to center. Brianna Spainer shot out of a cannon. She wants to win the race of this puck. Does a good job knocking it down behind the net. But Horney's able to regroup. Rhea Peterson chips it off the high glass. 30 seconds have come, 30 seconds have gone to the power play. And this puck has gone all the way down to the other end of the ice. Horney resets and regroups behind her own net. Another captain of this Adrianne team. Here come the Bulldogs. Meckero with the shot. Takes an Adrianne bounce right back out to the doorstep. Great save by Stormy as she pushed over and got a pad to it. This is Shaw. McDonald, the captain, bombs away, and that just failed to click. Meckero, far side of the ice, pushes it back behind the goal line. Off the half wall they go. Far side of the ice, back out to the point. Shaw. Now it's McDonald. McDonald to the net. Tip just wide. Meckero and the Bulldogs are pushing. The net comes off with 42 to the power play.
I just love when you see something that you clearly know they draw up in practice. The nice work around there, or I should say work on in practice. Great work around, shot into the interior. Wiltshire was the one almost able to get a piece of that or have the opportunity in the interior. Great movement on the power play.
12.5 to go, middle frame. This is McDonald, the captain. Oh, giveaway. Trouble afoot. Haley Battles wants to move. Battles to the net. Backhand to the forehand. Superman, but she can't get it home. Oh, Haley Battles was flying as that hit the side of the net and jumped back out. Glover pushes it right back in off of Shaw and over the head of Barr, who did a great job of making sure Battles had nothing to shoot at. Giveaway here. They work it down low to Fussy. Fussy out of Crosby's office to the front of the net. Second effort, and the shot's blocked from Oaks. Liberty short-handed, wants to get one back. Back to even strength, right on cue. Fussy to the slot. Fussy fires, and it goes high. Oh, the pushback is on from Liberty. Red line and in, Jim.
Great push from Liberty.
This is Shaw spinning away with the puck. Chips it back out to center. Here comes Wood. Wood, left wing side, chips one for goal. No problem at all for Stormy, and we get a whistle.
Well, just a little bit ago, Tess Macro did a blow-by move on Haley Battles, and afterwards, Battles reads a play well. Great stick check, and on the player that has to hustle back for it, Allison Shaw. And this is a good non-call on Shaw, I think, as that is, as you said, Mikey, you said Superman move. That should be, because there is also Superwoman.
100% Superwoman to the net. You are correct, Jim.
Because you've been good about it. You've said all those the word corrections. So I just wanted to add that on to keep the theme going.
100% correct.
Thank you.
Here comes Liberty again. They want to push out right down Main Street. This is Bradford trying to work for goal. Nothing doing. Up the near wall. This one rolls all the way down. It will be an icing against the Bulldogs, and it will come back to their end. And they're on their heels a little bit, as to be expected, as the top seed's not going to go down without a fight here.
No, we've really opened up here in this second period. And Liberty with a huge attack going on right now. We'll see if Adrianne survives it. They're up 2, so they can afford 1 here.
Face off to the left of Bard. Now to the point it comes. This is Glover. Glover takes a good hard bump. And there's a penalty coming against Adrian College now. And this is kind of reminding me of our first game of the day where it's a penalty parade.
Oh, I mean, we have a long ways to go, I think, before we can make that accurate comparison, man. Yeah, the last game was, there were a lot. Yeah, we're returning to the special teams. Certainly we've had a few in this game, that's for sure.
The Bulldogs down a woman for 2 minutes. The captain's in the dot. Been one of the top scorers each season she's played with this team. Fossey spins it to the near side. She nearly gave it away, pushed forward. Sent right back in. Story knocks it down. It rolled away from her, but got some help from Glover.
Tess McCarrow, the native Kitchener, Ontario. She is everywhere in this game.
McCarrow's been phenomenal.
Great attempt at that puck in neutral.
Here's Britton Fussy. She lost it right at the line. Chipped back out to center by Stitt. This is Glover, one of the leading point getters on this team. She says, let's move. Fussy tries to free up Carl, but nothing doing. Adamek spins it out top. This is Carl walking in. Drop pass for Glenn. Glenn to the net. Never got to goal. Carl spins it back up top. Glenn near point. Back to Carl. These two have a nice little catch. Off the half wall. Back to Glenn. Through traffic. Tip just high of the mark by Fussy. And out of play with a minute of power play time remaining.
Ah, Mikey, that was guess who with that block? Stitt. Stitt's Misfits have something else to cheer about.
Face-off will be to the left of Barr. She's been really good in this contest. Just past the halfway mark of this game.
That was a great one. I'm sorry, Mike. That was a great drop past Peyton Carl to Madison Glenn. That was a no-look, basically. And then if not for that shot block by Stitt, maybe that would have gone through for Glenn.
Fussy fires right into the breadbasket of Barr. Liberty getting the looks, just can't get another one past Barr.
55 seconds left on the power play.
Out to the point it comes. Fussy works it cross ice. Picked up by Glover. Glover takes the tour of Marlboro. Stops at the Dunkin' Donuts. Looks for more. Goes up top to Fussy. Fussy through traffic. Tipped and it's saved by Barr. Knocked down, pushed back behind the net. Some time to clear as this one leaks back out to center. Half a minute to the power play. Liberty working out of their own zone, struggling to get out, is Britton Fussy. Right wing side, she's moving to the O-zone. Fussy skates free. Fussy, another quick tour. New England Sports Center, she saw it all. Glynn pushes it back down the near wall. This goes to the captain, Bradford. Bradford pushes it behind the cage. Fussy has it here. Power play expired. Out to the point, Glynn. Glynn, nobody in front of goal, and it changed direction still off the lone Bulldog. Nervous times for Adrianne. Fussy moves it on. Jedrzejek has it. Jedrzejek spins behind the net. Out of Crosby's office, tried a centering pass, nothing doing. Push back to where it came from. Up the boards and back to center. This one on the wrong side of red. Doesn't have the juice for an icing though. 8:05 to go middle frame. Liberty still trails by 2. 2-second period goal. Tess McCarrow and Haley Wiltshire. This is Fussy left wing side. Fussy taken down. Penalty coming to the Bulldogs.
Once again, Glenn gets stymied by a great shot block from Adrianne. Left point drive from Glenn was received, and a piece of that was gotten by Rhea Peterson. And then she almost accidentally, I should say, in hindsight is 2020. I mean, it almost did deflect into the net, but we're going to say since it did not, good shot block.
Yes, that's one, though, that Reed Barr probably during this media timeout will tell her, next time just let me handle that. If I could see it, I'll stop it.
Yep.
And being a goaltender myself, I told you, not a very good one, as you know, but still, I would always rather my defense just move out of the way, let me see it, especially if it's just a wrist shot from the point. I could usually, at the very least, handle that.
Well, she actually, if you see this, Rhea Peterson, she got this with a piece of the glove, actually. That was how that got deflected. Watch here again. Gets that with the right glove. The left, she was holding the stick with the left hand. She reached out with the right glove. So that's some sort of glove save, I guess.
Short of the box. My apologies. I believe they do have the wrong player in the penalty box. So it looks like Turnbull's in the box.
I'll get the binoculars out.
Fussy's shot blocked. McEnroe with another really good defensive play. Work to Fussy. Fussy back up top. To the point they go. Fussy, top of the circle. Fussy walks to the slot. Up top. Tip for goal, and it just goes wide. Is that Reyes in the box?
Reyes, number 13, yeah.
Good call. Fussy through traffic, tipped, and it just went wide. Yeah, they have the numbers on their shoulders, so she moved an inch, and I saw it was a 3 and not a 2.
There you go.
1:20 of power play time remains. Glover works it, gets it right back. Glover steps in from the half wall. Glover opens up some space, had it roll off her stick, and it's blocked back out to center. This is Glover, blue line and in. And they called an offside, and to just be frank, they were back onside in plenty of time, as I believe the linesman got that one wrong.
Another shot block by clearly Adrianne College was not afraid to block the shots. That was another one there from Tess McCarrow. Another moment for her in this game.
Minute of power play time left for the Flames. Here's Battles to the attack. Battles from an off angle. That changed direction on the way to goal, and then it sent the distance. Adrianne College, 3 unanswered goals right now. Lead it 3-1. Second period of play, shorthanded for another 45 seconds. Story gives Sid a couple shots from her crease. Just 35 seconds of power play time remains. Adrianne College, 2 wins thus far here at Nationals. For Liberty, all they needed 1 to get to this semifinal game. 20 seconds left on the power play. Spainer leads a 3-on to attack. She decides to slow the play down. Pushes it back behind the goal line to Battles. Battles had 14 goals during the regular season. Battles pushes it back up top to Glover. Glover Battles. They have a catch to the slot. Tip for goal, and it just goes wide. Up the wall it comes. Giveaway. Shaw to it. Back out to center, and it's a real successful kill. Wiltshire dumps it in. Story settles it down. We grab a whistle with 5:42 to go.
Nice angle pass off the near side boards, and Wiltshire took over. And another, obviously, with the points that she's gotten in this game. A real noticeable player for Adrianne College.
For Adrianne College, beat Michigan. Indiana Tech up 3-1 on the top-seeded Liberty University Flames right now.
That was a great workout by Allison Shaw.
A lot of hockey to still be played here, Jim. We'll see what comes. Right now it's Fussy, right wing side. Got the captain Bradford with her. Shot, save, rebound is available, and it's pushed out of danger. Really good defensive play by Eagleson on the back check. This puck only gets as far as the line. Eagleson knocked off the puck. Right back to the attack come the Flames. Bradford comes down to help out. She finds this loose puck. Far half wall, pushes it back behind the net. The Bulldogs the first to it. Try to work it back out to center. It's in skates, peshed by Glynn. Glynn's second effort reaches back. Pushes it back to the O-zone before it ends up all the way back in Flames ice with Peyton Carl. 22 points in 40 regular season games for Carl. 2 seasons with the Flames. Here's Battles, right wing side, working on Miranda. Battles to the slot, pulls away, tries to pull the trigger, but nothing doing. Glynn steps in from her point. Glynn takes a lap, opens up some space. Out to the point to Carl. Glynn and Carl have a catch, and this one leaks back out to center. Dump back in on a delayed offside, and it's right back out to center. Trouble afoot, a 2-on-0. Oh, so rare, the shot, they score! 4-1 Adrianne. Pichet for her second of the day.
First star of the game material right now, Macy Pichet. As Liberty had it going on offensive ice, and next thing you know, they didn't. And it turns into a 2-on-0 Adrianne with, I believe that was Wiltshire. 2 players that have gotten it done in this game, but it was the puck carrier all the way there. That is a deadly 2-on-0. I mean, the deadliest when you have the left-hander on the left side and the right-hander on the right side. I mean, you talk about the high percentage chance on that play. Man, oh man.
4 unanswered goals, looking for 5. That shot never got to the net. Adrianne College has opened up a lead. Flames try to work back the other way. Fussy wanted the pass, it never got to her. Here comes McDonald, right wing side, red line and in. 4-1 hockey game.
Actually, that goal was unassisted. Sorry, Mikey.
Can't count the Flames out just yet. Yeah, they forced the turnover, and that's what led to the 2-on-0. And Pichet said, I'm just going to fire this home, and that's exactly what she does. Oh, bad bounce off the Zamboni door. Right back out to the front, backhand to the forehand, nothing doing. Story with a good play with the stick to keep it away. Glover's got Battles going to the net. Pass goes there, but Battles was taken out. Out to the point it comes for a shot, tipped just wide of the mark. Battles to the front of the net, cut off on the way through. That's Miranda. Up the boards. Adamek spins free. Got it to Glover. Glover behind the net. Crosby's office, back to Glover. Little give and go, nothing doing. Puck rolls behind the net. Up the far wall it comes, cut off there. Bodies collide. Glover pushes it right back where it came from. Liberty would love a goal to get back in this one. 4-2 would feel a lot better than 4-1. That one's launched all the way down, puck on edge, icing, 2:35 to go.
Late here in the second period. Wow, what a punch of goals that has been scored here by Adrianne College. Really taking it to Liberty, the 4 seed versus the 1 seed. Big upset bid here.
Big upset could be brewing, but don't tell Liberty that, as they're right to the attack, and that shot just went wide. Jedrzejczyk was right on the doorstep. One-timer to the net, and Barr is on her game, especially in period 2.
Well, if no assist here, but give credit again to Tess Macaro, as she has absolutely been a force in this game, battling for it in front of the Liberty bench, allowed for that battle to be won and turned it into the 2-on-0.
And we talked about it in the open. Once you get here, all bets are off. That shot never got to goal. Carl picks it back up in the neutral zone, spins it back in on her backhand. Behind the net it comes, pushed up the near side. Bodies collide as this one leaks back out to Glynn. Glynn steps in, shot from the circle, knocked down before it can get to goal. Penalty coming on Adrianne College. It's a cross check. It's going to go against Kenna Goodwin. 2:05 to go, so this power play, if not scored on, will take us to pretty much the end of this period.
Yep, just about. Well, let's see here. As this puck was chased down into the Adrianne zone.
Puck pushed forward. This one's cleared the distance.
Yep.
Liberty will have to go the full 200.
Got to the front of the net there, and that's where the penalty came in.
Macaro was shot out of a cannon, forcing Story to push it up to a vacant near wall, and just now Liberty breaks out of their own end. They give it away at the line. It's Pichet on hat-trick watch. Tried to work free, nothing doing, but is able to get it deep. The first 30 seconds are gone. Liberty needs a goal on this power play. Fussy can't gain entry. Second effort, pushed only as far as the line and sent right back down. Britton Fussy slow to get back into the play here. She's going to go straight to the bench. Here comes Glover, right wing side. Goes for a quick lap, tries to jam it home. Puck bounces free, and then is cleared the distance.
Glover, I tried to caught everybody off guard there, make it seem like she was going to wrap around, then she did a quick reversal.
50 seconds to go. Spainer to the net. In and out of the glove of Barr. 40 seconds to go in the period. 35 to the power play. Back out to center we go.
Kirsten Horney, a nice box out there on Haley Battles.
Another one of the captains, Kirsten Horney. Left wing side, you hear her saying step, step to Bria Fuchuk. 22 seconds remain on the power play. Spainer out at the point. Works it to the half wall. Quick shot just goes wide. This is Carl at the far wall. 12 seconds to the period. Carl spins it down low. To the net they go. Quick shot. They score! Haley Battles says we're not done yet. It's 4-2, a power play goal.
Oh my, Haley Battles, what an effort. As she has been, for my money, one of, if not the most noticeable player for Liberty in this game.
And it's a backbreaker for Adrianne. 7 seconds to go in the period, just 2 seconds of power play time, and Liberty strikes. 59 points in 40 career games, well over a point per game for Battles. You just had a feeling she was going to score at some point today, and there it is.
On the peripheral until activating off the half wall, stepping through the right circle rather, and snapping one home. Very nicely done.
That's going to be all she wrote for the middle frame, the period of the long change. We came in tied. We leave with the Bulldogs up 4-2. You're watching ACHA W1 Hockey on My Hockey TV. third period action coming your way. It's the Adrianne College Bulldogs leading the Liberty University Flames 4-2. Mike Basile alongside Jim McCabe. Got Matt on the camera as well. He's been helping out all weekend long. Had 2 games today with us, both sides. Thank you so much. Doing such a great job here as rolling in to the witching hour, the final 20 minutes. A 4-2 lead for the Bulldogs, Jim. How does Liberty get back in this game?
Well, let's see. What do they need to do? Well, I mean, they got the goal from Haley Battles at the end of this second period. And I mean, you know, if they're, she is really, I mean, she's been a real strong player in this game. So she gets on the scoreboard. So that's got to feel good for her / them, the team. And I mean, Liberty's just, I mean, they just got to keep the faith and keep the momentum going because, you know, you got the 1, you need 2 more. Just keep moving along. Also here, Mike, we were watching in the intermission, just across the hallway. God, I love hockey. And this ACHA tournament this week at New England Sports Center in Marlboro has been phenomenal. University of Jamestown versus Ohio University on the men's side. Ohio tied it up at 3 with a second remaining. They initially waved it off, and they said it's a goal. And then Ohio won it in overtime. Unbelievable.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's been nothing but fun here this weekend. We just saw a thriller right before here. We know Minot State University will be in the championship game. Who will meet them there? Will it be the Flames of Liberty or the Bulldogs of Adrianne? We got 20 minutes to tell the rest of this story. Sit back, relax, and join us for the final 20. A 4-2 hockey game.
Britton Fussy and Haley Battles with the goals for Liberty. Macy Piche, Tess McCarrow, Haley Whitshire, and Piche's second. 1 power play goal each, and also Adrianne with the shorthanded.
The Adrianne crowd to our left, the Flames crowd to our right. Action-packed here, and not sure exactly what we're waiting for here, but we do have a little bit of delay right now before we drop the puck for this third period. Not sure what we are waiting on, but looks like there is some issue going on here, Jim. So just a couple minutes away from puck drop as the officials were talking to both benches here. Spent a little more time at the Bulldogs bench. Not sure what that was about, but looks like we are a couple minutes away from period number 3 here as
I'm as lost as you are, my friend.
both teams are at their respected benches. And now it looks like we have that figured out. One of the linesmen going over to the Zamboni door.
How about, while we're talking, Mike, how about Assiniboine losing to Northeastern today, 1-4 on the women's side? That was a shock.
I mean, we saw that Assiniboine team on Saturday, and I looked at you and I said, I don't know how they're going to lose a game, but Northeastern then came in and beat Navy on that same day, and we soon figured out how.
I mean, Assiniboine Community College, what a great story. The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation news program had a national segment on Assiniboine Community College being down here as one of the only Canadian representatives here at the 2023 ACHA Natties. So the whole country of Canada was following that, and man, they had a good team, but Northeastern was able to beat them.
Oh my goodness!
We have
you see shockers all over the place here.
We got a game in one of the men's games is in overtime right now at the NESC. It's Kentucky versus Bentley. It's a 1-1 game.
Oh wow, Bentley, one of our local schools right up in Waltham, Massachusetts. And I believe I figured out with my brain what they were waiting for. I think the ice was a little wet, so they waited a little bit longer to drop the puck on this period, and that's called context clues with Mike. Adrianne right back out the other way. Jim, I'm getting like you. We spent too much time together here.
I guess. Well, it's a 1-1 final, but no ties at this point, right? Can't be possible.
No ties at this point. There shouldn't be, no. I believe that's the D2 level.
Yep.
Out to the point for a shot that's blocked. It's the Captain Bradford. She says, let's move. Got Glover with her. Tries to center it to Glover. Never got there. Oh, Glover lays the body. And both players are down. Looks like Glover got the worst of that hit as Glover is still down. And it's one of the captains Kirsten Horney down as well, and Horney's back to her feet, getting some help from the goaltender, Reed Barr. Glover still down in some discomfort in the far circle. We'll take.
Need some. Go ahead.
I'm just going to say we'll take a quick minute as they take a look at Glover, and we'll be back on My Hockey TV. Back here on My Hockey TV as Carly Glover had to be helped off the ice and she went straight to the locker room, so we wish the best for her in that collision. And it just looked like two players collided going for a puck. No malice either way, just bad luck, and obviously for Glover, best wishes sent her way.
And it looked like a knee injury there.
As we restart and send our best wishes to Carly Glover, it's Adrianne spinning back into their own zone and forcing a turnover is Fussy spinning one for goal that just chipped wide of the mark. And it's always tough for a team to see a player have to leave the game, and now for Liberty, have to regroup and get back to playing the game. This is Carl, cross ice, shot. Never got to goal. It kind of shows how tight that team, that Liberty team is. Every player on the bench down to a knee for Liberty, and a few of the captains out helping. Great move to the slot. Backhander tried to get for goal, nothing doing.
Get reminders every once in a while of how much of a warrior sport you have to be to play this sport.
You do, and once again for Glover, best wishes her way, and hope that she'll be more than okay in a quick manner. Back to the attack come the Flames. Necaro forces another turnover. Here's Piche, right to the circle, fires a shot. Easily steered aside by Story. Amanda Story joined us in the second period here after Alexandra Keith was pulled after the third goal. And for Keith, I don't think it was one of those changes where she was playing poorly. I think everybody needed a change on Liberty, and obviously the only player you can really change out is your goalie. Bradford to the net, rebound available. Oh, great block by Shaw. That puck sat free, and it sent the distance by the Bulldogs. Will it have the juice for an icing? No, it will not. 2:45 has come and gone to the period. Shot from an off angle. Reed had a bit of trouble with it, but she finds it and gets a whistle.
Yeah, Keith played 23 minutes, 1 second. I forgot I have a communication base set up with our public address announcer, so I just texted her, asked for shots on goal, see if we can get an update on that.
That would be nice to get right now, as it's got to be close. Battles to the net, off the iron and out the other way. Oh, Battles was looking for number 2. All she found was a post. Now it's a 3-on-1 the other way. Bulldogs moving swiftly to the attack, to the net. Great save, rebound, they score, but it's immediately waved off. We'll get the call, see why this is waved off, but no goal is the ruling on the ice. She said she has goalie interference, is what the official said, I believe. McDonald, the captain, coming out to talk. Now they'll talk to the coaching staff on the Adrianne side. Not much of an argument. The Liberty bench wants an explanation as well, just to see what happened on the play. Did the puck go in? Probably they want to know. And yes, the puck did cross the goal line, but goaltender interference was the call. No penalty on the play. Incidental contact, but you can't rule it a goal.
Mike, yeah, I think it's the total right call. Player just, not really a defensive situation of being shoved in. Just kind of, it was the lead person in there, and there was the contact, but that's the lead person going in there on their own initially, and I think that's the right call because he runs into the goaltender as that puck is shot in.
Dumps back out to the neutral zone. Robinson had it roll off her stick. This is Spainer. She wants to move. Spainer got bodies going to the net. Tipped her the doorstep. Just wide of the mark. Back out in front. Nothing doing. It was intended for the captain, Bradford. Out to the point, Carl. Tried a shot, never got to goal, and it's back in Liberty ice. And the definition of goaltender interference is not allowing the goaltender to play their position, and Jim, I believe that was the case there.
I don't know. You and I, we've had some conversations, but this time we're in agreement.
Here's trouble. Back the other way for a shot that Story just got enough of to deflect over the cage. Turnbull played her prep hockey at St. Mary's. This one comes all the way up the near side. Our most recent goal scorer, Battles, spins it back behind her own net. 15 and a half to go, third period. Adrianne with a 2-goal lead over the top-seeded Liberty University Flames. This is Carl. Only gets it as far as the blue line, but Gregan let it leak back out to the neutral zone. Here's Shaw, in 1-on-2, fires a shot into the glove of Story, and we get a whistle.
Well, the volume is back here at Rink 2 of the NESC. This place was as quiet as mouse for the injury timeout earlier, but we're right back into it. Almost 5 minutes through the third period.
Face off to the left of Story as Ariana Grande plays in the background. Grande, my apologies. One of my favorites.
Oh, yeah?
Big-time musician fan. Yeah, very good. I think she does a great job. One of the finer pop singers of our generation. Left wing side, back out to center. One of the captains, Horny, dumps it back in. 4-2 hockey game. Back out to center. It's Goodwin chipping it back in.
What'd you say your favorite tune is from her?
Oh, probably The Way. That was a real good one.
Okay.
She had a couple. Her popular song I really enjoy. It's called Popular Song. That's another one that I enjoy.
Okay. I respect you.
Spun back out to the neutral zone. Bouncing puck, battles for it. Try saying that's 5 times fast. As it's dumped back in on the wrong side of red. Oh, it looked like Adrianne won that race, but they don't get the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sorry I wasn't specific. The total in the game or for this period? I'm going to say whichever. LOL.
He narrated LOL.
Look, it's right. There it is.
Believe it.
Liberty 28, Adrianne 30.
Real close game on the shot counter. Real close game on the scoreboard. 2 shots differentiate there and 2 goals differentiate. Shaw heads up as that one came up this way, and there's no press box here, so we got to be a little careful as that one came right up our way. And the heads up there was genuine, Jim, as that was the closest one of the day.
Well, this is, again, one of the most intimate rinks we have here at the New England Sports Center. Great view. Well, I said great view of what I can see past the fans, but we're very low to the ice level. So yeah, you gotta stay alert in this game.
And luckily that hit the railing right in front of us, dropped right below us, and a lucky souvenir for a fan below, and she's really happy about it.
Is a good blocker of pucks. This railing is. Fresh coat of paint, purple paint too.
It's gonna need another coating if things keep going this way.
Yeah.
13:40, third period, 2-goal hockey game. Liberty University, the top seed in the country. Spainer through traffic, that went high, a bar. Up over bar and up over the crossbar. No penalties to speak of in this third period. No goals to speak of in this third period. This is Fussy trying to gain entry, poked away by Shaw, and from a defensive standpoint, Allison Shaw has been so good. This is McDonald, another player who's been oh so good this afternoon. Puck rolls behind the net, and we get a whistle with an even 13 minutes to go, Jim.
Even is the word to use, Mike, because it's a 4-2 game, but you just heard the shot total, and I mean, Adrianne College had a good run, and Liberty still with the most recent goal. No goals have been scored here in the third period. 13 minutes left for Liberty to try and bang 2 home.
2 would get it to a level playing field. 3, enough to take the lead. 1, well, that's good to cut the lead in half.
1 is the loneliest number, you know.
That's why Liberty needs 2. They say it's the worst lead in hockey. I understand why, but if you ask me any day of the week, would I rather be up 4-2 or 4-3? I would say 4-2, 10 out of 10 times. McDonald, the captain, goes down to the ice. Looks like she caught a stick up high. She's slow to get back to the bench, but is able to get back under her own power. This is Trutter. Drop pass for a shot that never got to goal. Far side of the ice. Horny slows things down, pushes it up the far wall. Cut off there by Oakes. Oakes tried to get it to goal, nothing doing, as this puck rolls back out to center once again. Oh, trouble afoot. This is Peterson working a goal, takes it to the goal, knocks net off its moorings, and we get a whistle.
All 10 go in the third.
The Liberty faithful were looking for a call there, but I think she was pushed into the goal, and Story seems to be okay after getting bumped into there.
This is just another one of those games, Mike, just like the last one we said. You feel bad that somebody has to lose this game. These two teams, they are exerting so much effort and perspiration in this one.
I think the officials and the linesmen are trying to see where this faceoff should be. In my opinion, Peterson bumps into the goaltender Story. I think this faceoff should come to neutral ice. We'll see if the officials agree with me or not, Jim.
We shall.
Of course not. Why would they?
No, we're going to stick in the Liberty zone.
Face off to the left of Story, and that's why I don't wear the stripes. I stand up here.
Zebras.
Oakes pushes it back out to center. 2-on-2, but rolled off the stick of Spainer, and it's back into Flames ice.
Nice catch back there, neutral by Gianna Miranda for Adrianne.
Miranda's been really good in this contest.
Yeah, and that's not the first time I've said that, isn't it?
Not even close. How about this stat for Miranda? She scored 4 of her 7 goals against Davenport in just 1 game.
Okay.
Pretty impressive.
The Quattro.
You've heard of a hat trick. We'll add 1 more. Back to the attack. Fussy, right wing side. Got bodies going to the net. Fussy pushed off into the corner. Collision there, out to the point. It's Carl through traffic, never got to goal. Back out to center and pushed in deep. Eagleson tried to get it for goal. Rebound game to Reyes, and the shot goes wide. Looks like it hit the skates of Battles on the way to goal. 9 minutes come and gone. Period number 3, 4-2 hockey Mike Basile, Jim McCabe on the call. ACHA Women's 1 semifinal game. The winner will meet Minot State University in the championship game. 10:45, clock ticking away on the Flames. Top seeded team in the country. Stalemate here. Adrianne College does not mind this. They work it free. Ray is out from behind the goal. Out of Crosby's office, tries a centering pass. It's cut off and detected well. Goodwin from the half wall, chips it back below the goal line. Getting physical out here, the Adrianne crowd looking for a call. Puck pushed back behind the goal line. Fuchuk's got it. Far wall. One-timer was fanned on. Back out to the point it comes. Chip back below the goal line. And we have reached the halfway mark of period number 3, and we're still how we started the period.
No goals in the final frame yet.
This is Battles giving it away. Trouble afoot. Pishi tries to go to the net. Back behind the net, she's got it once again. Trying to spin free, taken down from behind. That was Peebles, who's played a real physical game today. Pichet pinned up against the boards. Spun back for goal. McCarroll on the side of the net, nothing doing.
Great defensive play, Yannick Schroeder on Tess McCarroll.
Back out to the point it comes. Horny with a shot that never got to goal. Bodies collide. Real physical contest. 2-on-1 the other way. Battles leads the way. Battles works it over cross ice, and it eludes the stick of Schroeder. Back to goal and nothing doing. Oh, Haley Battles has the hot stick. I would have loved to see her throw it for goal.
I think she passed up a good shot there. Easy for me to say. But the stretch out was too stretchy.
Under 9 to play. Reed Barr and company hanging on to a 2-goal lead. We've seen a little bit of a push from Liberty. Here comes more. Out from behind the net, nothing doing. Letting them play in this third period, that's for sure. They want to let the players decide this game. Up the wall it comes, past Stretch. Doesn't look like it'll have the legs for an icing. It will not. Stitt pokes it back behind the net. McDonald, good to see she's okay. Hops back out on the ice. 8:20 to go in the third now. This is Brielle Fussy. Works across ice. Bradford to the O-zone. Bradford fires a shot that never got to goal. Tipped by Fussy and never got there. Hand pass will go against Adrianne College, and it'll be an O-zone draw for Liberty.
Rihanna Spanier for Liberty. It looked like a good hand-eye with the stick bat.
Face-off will be to the left of Reed Barr.
Time remaining, 8:03 in the third.
A big D-zone win for Shaw and company, but they can't clear. Out to the point. Spun back behind goal. Bounces out to the front, and it's just pushed wide. Oh, it was a little bit of the luck of the Irish for Liberty on St. Patrick's Day, and they still couldn't get it to go. St. Patrick's weekend, I should say. Back the other way, that shot just goes wide.
You give me flack, and today's St. Patrick's Day? So I have the accurate colors being worn.
You confused me, Jim. I'll blame you for that one.
No, wait. It was, okay, Google was telling me it was Friday.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. But, you know, it's cool. They have the ACHA logo here, and they do have the Shamrock in there. So as far as I'm concerned, every day is St. Patrick's Day this weekend. Here at the New England Sports Center, anyway.
Until the clock strikes midnight tonight, it is still St. Patrick's Day weekend at the very least. I would go as far as say.
I'm going to say until the end of the ACHA Natties.
Wow.
It can still be St. Patrick's Day.
Sounds good to me, because when we're back here tomorrow for men's 3-action semifinals, I know we will probably say that again, that it's St. Patrick's Day at some point.
Yeah, I think that's the way to be. Then we wrap this whole thing up on Tuesday. Champions will be crowned, and everybody can get home to their hot plates.
Talk about March being such an exciting month for college sports. Frozen Four, March Madness, ACHA championships. It's phenomenal time.
That Hockey East final last night was a pretty good one, wasn't it?
How about the ECAC final? Colgate upsets Harvard.
Yeah, BU beat Merrimack in the Hockey East.
In overtime, I believe.
Yeah, in overtime. Lane Hudson was the overtime winner, freshman for BU. Merrimack, I have a pretty close connection to them through the Islanders Hockey Club in North Andover, Mass. And it seems like every year the Merrimack men's team's gotten a little bit better.
This is Spainer trying to push it forward. Carl has it jammed up in the neutral zone. Fussy taken down. No arm goes up. Said they're going to let him play. This one's dumped in on goal. Story wants to keep it moving, but she's going to have to hop on top of it. With a couple Bulldogs surrounding the goal.
Almost 9 p.m., Mikey. No, this is not the witching hour, though.
Not yet.
When is the witching hour coming?
The witching hour for me in a hockey game, in a 2-goal game, I'll say it's the final 3 to 4 minutes.
All right.
7 minutes. It is getting close, though. It's getting close. 2-goal game, and Liberty's had a few looks, but Adrianne's done a good job of shutting off the chances. Right on cue. Here comes Bradford. Bradford cross-ice pass, nothing new. And Bradford taken out by Caitlin McNair. They say play on.
Oh, poor Battles. She's on the other end of that. She had the pass that went wide earlier. She couldn't receive that one.
Penalty coming. Story realizes now she's got to get to the bench, but it's touched up by Adrianne. 6:40 to go, and I would say the Flames need a goal here.
Yeah, this is gut check time right now.
Gut check time.
Liberty. Well, for both teams, but for Liberty, you got to have it. This is almost a must-have as far as power play that you need to produce on.
Fuchuk to the box.
6:40 left in the third. A 2-goal game.
Bradford pulls it back. Work to some space. Fussy fires. Never got to goal. Blocked by Goodwin on the way. Pushed up the near wall, and this is going to be cleared the distance. Up the far wall, trouble afoot. Good play by Fussy to work it back to the neutral zone. This one rolls back in. Giveaway. Right back to the attack. Walshire opens up a shooting lane and it just goes wide.
Opens up a shooting lane. It's right, and when it's one person doing it like that, Wiltshire's having herself some game.
Adamek gains ozone ice. Came right back to her. Work it to Glenn. Over one more. Back to Glenn. Top of the point. They tip it right on the doorstep, and it just goes wide. Liberty making a change. 4-on-4 for the time being. Glenn's shot blocked. Friendly fire. Back out to the point it comes. Glenn walks the line. Works it over. This is Spainer. Spainer tried to go back up the wall to Glenn. Her pass was intercepted, and it's back out to the neutral zone.
Shelby Bradford, I think, was the one that had the tip there. And she had it off for the change, and then Haley Battles came right into the picture in a good way.
Spainer had it knocked off her stick by Shaw, and it sent the distance. Just 40 seconds of power play time remains. Stretch out from behind her own goal. Far wall. Liberty trails by 2. Now just 30 seconds of power play time. Out to the point. Battles. Leaves it for Fussy. Now it's Stretch. Stretch through traffic. Great save. Rebound. They score. Battles on the doorstep. It's 4-3.
There it is. Haley Battles, the native of Nashville, in this third period, has had the worst of times and now the best of times.
Her second of the day. It's back-to-back for Battles. It's 4-3.
A pass that would have been legal in the two-line pass era, from defense to neutral to offense. They worked it in. They got the shot on goal. They got the rebound home. Primary assist there for Aislinn Stretch, it should be.
The Flames have now cut the lead to 1. 4-1 has turned into 4-3. Plenty of time. 4:40 to go. Turnover in the D zone. Puck chip back behind goal. What will we see from the Flames the next 4.5 minutes? Can the top-seeded Liberty team kite back? Or is Adrianne College too much? Trying to go to goal, another penalty coming. Jedrzejczyk taken down, and Adrianne will be shorthanded for the second time in just 2.5 minutes after the Flames just scored a power play goal.
They only officially gave the primary assist to Aislinn Stretch, no secondary, but it was Britton Fussy who passed it over. A one-goal game with less than 4.5 minutes to play.
The Adrianne coaching staff saying, what's taking so long? Get them out there. They didn't take a timeout. Face-off will be to the right of Barr. Now they'll switch it up and say, let's go to the left. Bradford in the dot. Wins the face-off back. Stretch goes cross ice. Fussy fires, scores! Oh. Right on the doorstep. It's tipped home by Bradford. 4-4, just 6 seconds into the power play. Oh, you didn't think Liberty was just going to go home, did you?
Unbelievable. They move that face-off over from left to right. And same two players will get points again, or at least unofficially, in Stretch and Fussy. Adrianne College just called the timeout. Deflection in front. Quick work around, snapper hard from Fussy in the left circle.
4-4 hockey game. 4-1. 3 unanswered now for the Liberty University Flames.
Great box out. Shelby Bradford had that deflection, but it was a great box out from the fellow forward in front. And that was Yannick Schroeder. The Schroeder boxes out. Great box out there, and that just allowed Bradford to deflect that home uncontested.
We'll take you back in time. 1-0 Liberty a long time ago in the first period. 4-1 Adrianne College. Now 4-4. Battles has 2. Fussy has 1. Bradford has our most recent. A beautiful tip on the doorstep to level the playing field once again. A great game, 1 versus 4, the semifinals, ACHA W1. 4 minutes to go, 4's on the scoreboard. That's the lucky number, but someone's gonna need at least 5 to win this. Will extra time be required? Only time will tell. Fussy doesn't want it. Fussy wants to move now. Fussy got bodies going to the net. Fussy fires and Barr says no.
Wow, Haley battles in Aislinn Stretch. Great effort on the first one. Stretch doesn't get the. It's the second goal, even though those two were involved in the second power play goal. It's Shelby Bradford from Britton Fussy officially. The 2 power play goals come 45 seconds apart.
Face off, 1 back by Liberty. A little too clean there as this one leaks back out to neutral ice. This one's chipped off the glass. Stays in play. I didn't have my baseball glove on anyway, if that puck came up this way. McDonald to Carl behind the net. Smart timeout by Adrianne College there. They've slowed the game down a little bit here. Battles, pass was behind her. She's on hat-trick watch. Pichet on the other side, also on hat-trick watch. Giveaway, right at the line. Peterson's shot never got to goal. Blocked by Battles on the way. 3 minutes to play. Peterson forces a turnover, tries to free up a shooting lane. Nothing doing. Puck dances on the blue line. Stays in the O zone, and we'll get a D zone draw for Liberty.
I thought Battles, that was a great defensive read by her. I thought she got that all the way out of the zone. I thought that should have been offside.
Looked mighty close. It was dancing on blue line. Just like whoever scores the next goal will probably be dancing to the championship.
Uh-huh.
But we've seen crazier things, haven't we? If anybody
sir.
strikes in the next minute or so, would you be even remotely surprised if the other team tied it up before overtime? Not the way this game has went.
I'm going to say you're right, Mike. That was right on about that offside play. I think you're right. It was just on the line.
Shot just went wide the other way. Both teams know this is now the witching hour. 2.5 to go. 4-4 hockey game. Next goal might not be the winner, but it will be a very big one. Jed Razek with some speed. Had it caught up in the skates of the linesman. Liberty and Peebles will get this back into ozone ice. Fussy forces a turnover, comes away with the puck, kicks it forward to Battles. Battles out to the point. This one leaks back out to the neutral zone, and it's dumped back in by Peebles. Peebles from Langley, BC. This one bounces back in. Zeifel on it. Oh, that shot just went wide. Bounces back in front of the doorstep. Nothing doing. Poked away by Barr. 1:45 to go, third period. Push behind the net. Back out in front. Quick shot. Never got to the net. This is Shaw. Right wing side. Leading a 3-on-2. End of a long shift, though. So with 90 seconds left, it's dump and change time for Adrianne College. Peebles and Zeifley have a catch. Priscilla Zeifley hasn't had much ice time today. Out late in a 4-4 game now. Pushes it up the near wall. Comes right back to Zeifley behind the net. Zeifley tries the far wall, gave it away. Back behind the net. They try to work it out to the front. Sits free in the blue paint. And we get a whistle. 60 seconds to go.
Wow, another box out. We're seeing a whole lot of that in the dirty area in front of the net was Ashwin Stitt in front of the Liberty net. And that last goal is a prime. Show that to coach can show that to anybody that wants to see what the importance of a boxing out player in front of the front of the net, as it led to the goal before.
Out to the point, it's Shaw, nearly gave it away to the always dangerous Battles. Oh boy, Haley Battles would have been one-on-one with Reed Barr. This puck hits skates, back out to the neutral zone, icing waved off. Shaw the first to it. 35 seconds, Battles forces a turnover, takes a bump from Shaw. We play on, push back behind the goal. 30 to play now. Bounce back out to the neutral zone. Fussy spins it alongside. Dumped in deep by the captain, who took a load of snow with her there. As now we're under 15 to play. Shaw dumps it in deep. Red line and in. Nobody giving an inch. Behind the net. Poked free near side of the ice. Trying to work it back out to center are the Flames. Tied up here on the boards. The final 3, 2, and 1 will run off the clock. And this game is headed for overtime. 4-4 after regulation. We will take a short break. When we return, overtime. The semifinals, Liberty, Adrianne. Third period has come and gone. Overtime is here. 4-4 hockey game. A 4-1 game has turned into a 4-4 hockey game. Our goal scorers today for Adrianne College, Tess Mekaro, Mary Pichet, and Haley Wiltshire. On the other side of things, Shelby Bradford, Haley Battles, and Britton Fussy.
How about the power play kind in this game to Liberty University to engineer this comeback on the strength of the man advantage? 3 straight goals, 7 seconds left in the second period when this comeback began, and then they just needed 45 seconds in the third, almost towards the end of it, and then the last 5 minutes, Liberty University with quite some drama here to make this go to overtime.
Jim, it's not every day I get to say this twice in the same game. We'll strike that and reverse it one more time.
Well, why don't we do a little Missy Elliott and flip it and reverse it?
We could flip it and reverse it.
Can we do that?
We could flip it and reverse it.
Yes, thank you. Good.
Now
Skirt
to our left. The Adrianne College Bulldogs. To our right, the Liberty University Flames. 4-4, the next goal wins. Doesn't matter how it goes in. Breakaway, 2-on-1, power play, penalty kill. If a puck crosses the line, that's going to be all she wrote for this contest. And the winner will see Minot State University in the championship game. Doesn't get much better than that, does it, Jim?
Does not. Does not. That was, I mean, this is a... out of the two, obviously, this is 8 goals versus just the one in the last.
It's the Women's Division I ACHA Nationals. 1 p.m. tomorrow, the time. They're waiting for the ice to settle. Liberty fans to my right are loud and rowdy. Adrianne fans to my left are now up and getting rowdy as well. Who will score the next goal?
This is some of the best hockey fandom I've seen in all my life. I mean, you talk not just 1, 2, 3, and dozens of teams here, dozens of fan bases, loud and rowdy and supportive.
Oh, still very wet in this near corner. We see Haley Battles force a turnover. Will this be a quick overtime? Or will this drag out? 8 goals in 60 minutes. You would think it won't last all that long, but we have had some spells of time where there wasn't much action. Battles had Fussy on the doorstep. Puck couldn't get there. Pushed back behind the net. Fussy to Glenn. Glenn tries to work free of Shaw. She's pulled on from behind. They're going to let him play in this overtime frame. Shot from well out. Never got to goal. Rolled just wide of the doorstep. Bodies collide. Glenn bounces it off the end wall. Tries to play it back to herself. Bouncing puck comes free. All Liberty to start the overtime period. All it takes is one shot to send your team to a national championship game. Icing on the Bulldogs. And I see the linesman sees that wet spot that we're talking about. Trying to put a little snow over there. You see that, Jim, right outside the circle right here. Nice wet spot.
Oh, well, I mean, it was still early here in the overtime, so.
That'll be chewed up nicely by the end of the period if we get there.
Refrigeration system, let it do its work.
Peebles from the slot through traffic, and it's gloved down.
Wow, it's always a special game for a team that has to pull its goalie because it feels like it must, and then the backup comes in and all of a sudden has the chance to get a win. That's the case here.
Face off to the left of the goaltender, Reed Barr. Tie up in the dot, worked free to the far wall. Haley Battles, she's on hat trick watch. She can write a great story tonight with one more. This is Carl, deep in her own end. Bodies collide. This puck's pinned up against the back wall. Poked free by Carl. Liberty does not want the puck here any longer than it has to be. That one hit the linesman. Might have been a lucky break for Liberty, actually, as that could have been an icing. This puck nearly bounces right out in front and keeps it away from danger was Madison Glynn. Oh boy, that took an Adrianne College bounce, didn't it? Here comes Spainer. Got Battles with her. Spainer to the net. It's blocked on the way.
Battles a great effort to stay onside.
This is Miranda. Right wing side to the attack. Looking for a shooting lane. Miranda takes the Tora Marlboro. Opens up a lane, and it's a great save on the doorstep by Amanda Story. And every save is great now, Jim, because it's keeping your team alive.
It's not often that I would say a player staying onside deserves the highlight reel, but Battles, this is a great effort as the puck was coming in, and she was striding, and she had, I think actually she didn't get that. I think they missed that offside, but she was clipped by the Adrianne player passing by. That's what made that more difficult.
100% right there, Jim, as it was a real nice play. Back in by Adrianne College. It was Werner. CC Werner, 26 points in 62 career games. This one comes right back to her at the point. Throws a shot through traffic. Tip off the outside of the post and out the other way. Here's the captain. It's Bradford. Right wing side. Makes a move to the slot. Tries to pull the trigger. Works it over.
Oh!
They score! It's over. Liberty to the national championship. They'll meet Minot State University. It's Trotter.
Mike, I thought it was in my head. I said this could have been a more threatening 2-on-2 if this puck hadn't looked like it betrayed Shelby Bradford a little bit. She was able to settle it down, recollect it, and still at the end of the day it was a 2-on-2, and she got it over to Trotter, and she buried it.
She was looking for a shot. I believe it just rolled off her stick and found Trotter. Let's take a look here, Jim. She's trying to open up a shooting lane, and then she decides last second to make the pass. She was harassed. It's a phenomenal play by the captain, Bradford. They're getting Glover out on the ice to celebrate with her teammates. What a finish for the Liberty Flames. Congratulations to them and to Adrianne College. What an effort this evening.
Did you say Glover's out there right now? Oh, that is top notch. Oh, she's on the wheelchair. That is, I mean, not the top notch of what happened to her, but getting her out there and celebrating. Oh, this is what sport is all about, man. It almost brings a tear to my eye. That is beautiful. I feel for Adrianne College, but I mean the spotlight on Liberty University. This was an earned #1 seed getting its earned victory here. Nothing cheap about it.
Jubilation on one side, heartbreak on the other. Liberty battles back from 4-1 down to come back and beat the Adrianne College Bulldogs. One more time, Liberty 5, Adrianne College 4. For Jim McCabe, our cameraman Matt, Mike Basile signing off.